Hello YouTube, Dave back again, finally. I've been off for a long time and since I last spoke to you I've managed to get my 8 stone award at Slimming World, and also about 2 weeks ago now won Biggest Loser 2013 at my group, so I was really chuffed with that and had loads of support from my group, so I've got to thank them all. But today I'm going to cook a nice chicken and bacon lasagna. So I'll just go through the ingredients with you. So we've got some nice passata there, and also some chopped tomatoes, 2 tins of those, a nice big onion, a sweet red pepper. I've then got 3 large tomatoes, say about a quarter of a block of jumbo garlic, a nice red chilli just to warm it up, a little bowl of mushrooms that I'm going to chop up, some fry light as our oil so it's nice and fat free, a bit of balsamic vinegar, a few drops of Worcester sauce, some garlic powder. Although in the sauce I'll use proper garlic, when I cook the chicken I'll just coat it in some of that just to give it a nice garlicky flavour while it's cooking. I've got 4 nice frozen chicken breasts and some bacon that I've pre-trimmed there, just cut most of the fat off, some mixed herbs and some sheets of egg lasagna, and the plan is get a nice big saucepan and then get a passata and the veg and the onion and the sort of flavouring, the balsamic vinegar and the Worcester and the garlic with the mixed herbs all in the pan in the saucepan. In the meantime, for around 40 minutes, pop the frozen chicken breasts into a fry lighted oven tray like this one, pop the bacon on the top of the chicken, put that in the oven for 40 minutes, and when it's cooked chop it up, throw it in this big saucepan, probably cook that together for around half an hour whilst the chicken's in, but then once the chicken's cooked and in, just give it 10 minutes all together, and then you're ready to build up your lasagna. But I'll come back to you during the process anyway, but it should make a really nice dish. Alright, I've just got my chicken in the oven tray and I've just coated it with mixed herbs and garlic powder, and I'm just layering the bacon on the top. Really simple, and it just cook it all together nice and simply. In fact, I've got a little less bacon than I thought, so 1 piece might, yeah. Never mind, I've just got the little bits at the end on this one. It's not quite as neat as normal, but never mind. So just got a few little layers on that last one, never mind. But that'll now go in the oven for around 40 minutes, just until it's cooked through. Okay. Right, we're getting along fairly nicely now. All my veg is chopped up and spiced and cooking away, simmering away there. The chicken's on and got about 20 more minutes to go, so everything's under control. So I'm going to wash up the few pots I've got and wipe the sides so we're all nice and clean before the building of the lasagna shortly. Okay, and as you can see here, our chicken is now cooked, and all I've done is fine chop that. And they're really good chicken breasts. I've shopped at Lidl this week for a change, and the chicken breasts from the frozen section were massive. So I probably could have got away with 3, to be honest, but oh well. Be a really meaty one this. So all I'm going to do now that's cooked and chopped, is add that to our saucepan, which is still simmering away. Just leave that together for 10 minutes, and then I'll come back to you and we'll build up the lasagna. Okay. Right, and now sauce is all cooked and I've got my lasagna dish ready, so I'm just going to spray like that. Just so it's completely covered so it doesn't stick. just get a better spoon for this. Right, here we go. And all we're doing is going to form a layer. Now just remember when you do this that we're going to have 2 layers of lasagna and 3 layers of the sauce, so don't use too much all at once. You need 3 layers. Basically a layer of meat, a layer of lasagna, another layer of the meat sauce, another layer of lasagna, then another layer of the meat sauce, and then some half-fat cheese that will weigh out shortly. So I like to just layer the bottom, but not too deep because I don't want to use too much of this and leave myself short. So, as you can see, just layering that in the bottom, just enough to sit the pasta in so it doesn't stick to the bottom basically. Just put a bit more just to be on the safe side. Right, now I'm not very well prepared because I've not opened the box, so this could be good. Yeah, I was really pleased last week to get my 8 stone award. I've just put it on the fridge there, so that's nicely in place. So it'll remind me every time I go to be naughty in the fridge what I can do if I'm not naughty. Right, here we go. So we'll just take some lasagna sheets and layer them. Don't worry too much if they overlap a little, just to make them fit your bowl. They're all going to be layered in sauce, so they'll all cook through. As you can see, that's a nice fit with 4 slices there. So we'll take some more of the sauce. And I like to have a deeper, thinner middle layer, so we'll just get a nice good layer on there. Sorry if my camera work's not the best, it's a bit tricky with one holding with one hand and layering with the other. So I always look back at my videos and cringe at these bits because I'm like, oh my god, the camera work is shocking. Never mind, I do my best. Just a bit more. There we go, next layer of lasagna. Got 2 layers there, that's a bit silly Dave. We'll press these in at the end, make that better. And it's just, don't worry if it's not perfect. It'll be lovely when you eat it, don't worry. And just press that in so it's all touching the sauce. And then onto our final layer. I've not done my usual trick of leaving myself short of sauce. Escapee there. Right. Sorry about my camera work again. Oh no. The bacon will give this a really lovely taste right through, even though we've only put 3 trimmed bits of smoked bacon in. Don't worry, that smoked taste, it's so strong it'll just come right through and give it a lovely flavour. There's no fat on this chicken at all, it's really nice. But believe me, when you have this, you'll wonder why you've not done it your whole life, this diet, because honestly it's so tasty. You would never know this is diet food. This is basically the food we have all the time now. I just don't miss the bechamel sauce at all with this, doing it this way, because you're basically getting extra chicken and bacon. Yeah. So I'm just layering this right to the top now, just trying to flatten it down, scraping my pan so I don't waste any. Bits of onion to just drag out, don't want to waste anything. There we go. Right, I'm not very well prepared because I haven't weighed out my cheese yet, so I'm just going to go off and just have a quick look in my book, because it's been a while since I made some, so I can't remember the weights for cheese, and all I'm going to work out is how many sins to allow for a portion of lasagna. So I'm going to say that this dish will make six decent portions of lasagna, and just work out perhaps how much cheese would be 1 sin, and then add 6 times that. So every portion of lasagna is 1 sin, or perhaps if you've not had your healthy A, it might even be free, because it's only the cheese that's the sins in this. But you could have it without. That'd be fine to put in the oven now if you're not bothered about cheese, but I do like the cheese taste on the top, so I'm going to add a sin there. So I'll just add 6 portions of 1 sin, and I'll be using the half-fat cheddar. So I'll come back to you shortly once I've weighed that out and let you know how much that is. Okay. Right, and according to my book, 28 grams of half-fat cheese or reduced fat cheddar is 4 sins. So 42 grams would make 6 sins, which would be a sin a portion, to make it nice and easy for me. And I've just weighed out in a little tub 42 grams there, and I'm using this Lidl's own light version of cheese, but any half-fat cheddar will do. And all I'm going to do is layer it onto there. I'll just set the tripod up and just see if I can show you this while I do it, because I'm going to need 2 hands. Will it stay in position? Probably not. Sorry about this technical difficulty. Right, that'll do. And I'm just going to layer it on. You won't get a lot of cheese, but it'll just give it a nice flavour, and you're not missing out. There's just enough really to just get a taste all the way through. Just using the last bits, I don't want to waste any as we've sinned it up. Yeah, once you account for them sins, you don't want to waste any then. But yeah, and as you can see, I'll just grab that back. And you'll be surprised actually, even though that looks a really small amount of cheese, when it's cooked it'll still form a nice layer on the top, and you won't even know. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven for around 40 minutes. Just check on my lasagna sheet shortly how long. But have a look at the pack, because different lasagnas do take different amounts of time, I've noticed. So just be careful with that, because I've been caught out before and it's not been as nice. So just have a look on your lasagna packet, because it'll tell you how long it needs to cook for that particular sort. I know the Verdi lasagnas tend to take a little longer, whereas these thinner sheets can be around 40 minutes. It's usually around half an hour to 45 minutes, so not too long. Right, I'll get back to you once that's cooked, but really pleased with that, and go and sort those few pots out now, and then put my feet up with a coffee while it's cooking. Alright, see you soon. And here we have our lovely finished dish there. As you can see, the cheese has formed a lovely layer on the top, and a nice tomatoey underneath. But I'm really looking forward to trying that. Me and my wife will eat that later, so really can't wait to have that for tea. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. Hopefully I'll be a bit more active now. I've got a new tripod eventually, and back on it, so hopefully some more cooking videos to follow shortly. Okay, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.